I was popping everybody, so y'all did just see the live recording of the trade. Now I didn't start recording at my execution point. Um, I honestly completely forgot, but like right after I entered, I did start recording, and then y'all seen the whole process of how I literally got ticked out to price coming down, almost stopping me out. Y'all seen everything, so I hope y'all enjoyed that. And now let's get into the trade recap of that. What I was looking for coming into the day, why I took that trade, what kind of played into in my management and all that. So first of all, coming into the day, I wanted to see this as we had an SMT here. I wanted to see this SMT hold. I'm sorry, this looks like a lot. We had an SMT at these lows. I wanted to see that hold to push us higher to potentially take London and all-time highs. That was my main DOL. Now, what I wanted to see coming from market open, essentially just I wanted to see us come down and sweep this internal sell side here. I wanted to see a potential rebalance to equilibrium of this range, maybe price come down, tap this order block, and then go higher from there. Now, obviously, we did trade a lot lower, so from here, I'm neutral bias at this point. Once we did put in this very large 5-minute gap, I'm very neutral because at this point, I feel like price can do anything. Price can either sell off because we also have an SMT with YM. YM ended up taking out all-time highs already. Since YM took out all-time highs, it's like we can do anything at this point. You know, ES is not yet taking those highs, NQ is not taking those highs, but YM has, and DXY is also inconsistent as well. When DXY is inconsistent, price is usually inconsistent. So I'm being very patient and hesitant here. We broke this. Well, this SMT ended up failing, but we did end up putting in a new SMT right here. And once I did recognize this and I seen this 2-minute candle close like this, this was everything I needed to see. We also had a 30-second change in the state that got respected perfectly. So from here, I enter along with my fill like right here. My fill is pretty high with my stop at the bottom of that 2-minute candle. Initial intended target was just the whole fulfillment of this gap here, right around, this is my initial target. Was literally just the top of this candle to tap the opening gap. I did not really want to hold price past that just because of how deep we already had reached, and then I don't like holding my trades that long, in all honesty. But as y'all can see here, I literally, price hit my target, but my order didn't close. So it put me through a little bit of pain right here. As y'all can see, price literally whipped me where I wanted to see it go, and then, you know, I managed it. Once we tapped the VWAP the first time right here, this is where I went break even at. I seen price respecting the change in the state nicely. I could have went break even once we got this initial displacement, but I don't know. I just did once we tapped the EMA here, and then that's when I went break even. Ended up, since we, got this initial pullback, this SMT is what saved me. But since I did recognize that this is where I could have pyramided here. Now, if I was trying to be aggressive, this is a place I would have pyramided at. However, I'm not trying to trade aggressively right now. I'm really just taking what's given. I'm not looking for too much. But with that being said, since we had this wick, I'm like, all right, if we come back and revisit this 9 times out of 10, we will go higher. So I ended up holding and taking my trade off at consequent encroachment of this opening wick right here, because I did see an initial respect of it, and I did not really play with my profits too much. So I ended up taking off my first position once we tapped consequent encroachment of the 930 wick, and I took the last one off once we got above that. Would I do anything differently with this trade? I would probably hold the whole thing to 930 wick. Really, I was just kind of in my head about this initial thing, and I would have been really upset if I got stopped out. I'm not gonna lie, I would have been hurt, and I would have had to take the rest of the day off. If I would have got break even after that price literally hitting my target and not filling my order, I would have been very upset. So like, I was kind of on edge about that within this trade, but like, it still ended up playing out. Thankfully, in a matter of about 10 minutes, I ended up. Let me show y'all the P&L right quick. Here goes the P&L. I'm probably gonna put this in the beginning of the video actually, so then y'all can actually see the live trade after this. Here's my P&L across however many accounts that is. But yeah, I'm gonna probably put this first, and then the live recording is gonna be after this. I was gonna do it vice versa, but I think it makes more sense so y'all can see how I act, like my thought process, and then y'all can see the actual trade. So yeah, I'm gonna do it like that. Now let me know if y'all do like videos like this, if y'all want to see more live recordings within the trade recap, so I can kind of see how I actively manage my positions and things like that. On a different day, if I was looking to really be aggressive, I would have definitely pyramided right here, I did tighten my stop to this low regardless. My new stop loss was this low where the SMT was put in at. Would have been a great place to pyramid. I just didn't today. I was not mentally feeling it to want to do that, so I just didn't. I do still think, overall higher time frame, my draw is higher. We have relative equal lows here. We have, relative equal highs. Relative equal highs resting up here as well. A lot of stacked low resistance liquidity. I do think that we can come up to meet all that. Just a matter of time. So, yeah, that is that though. That's a trade recap. That is what I wanted to see. That's what I looked for. That is what I ended up taking. So I hope y'all do enjoy. I hope y'all have a blessed day. And I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out. Yeah, I'm in the long right now. We inverse the 2 minute. Got the 30-second change in the state. We have an unfilled gap above us. I want to see it filled. I really expect price to push higher, but I'm taking a low hanging fruit. I think the opening gap where we already previously rejected from is probably my best bet. And then I'll probably just let those runners do what they want to do. But I'm gonna go break even once we tap EMA here. Yeah, I'm break even now. Don't want to see a rejection. I want to see us push past this. Secure a little bit. But yeah. You're waiting for the 15-minute. Just take your model. That's it. Take what you're confident in. We inverse the 2 minute. We had an SMT at the lows, and then we're also displacing out of the higher time frame gap. Everything I would have wanted to see. So I like it. Probably get out 11. I'll leave one runner. Wait a minute. I should have just got filled right there, yo. Did you see that? ES is inversed though, so we still should push higher, but like, why did it just do that? Is this not taking it? That's crazy.
There's a 1 minute right below.
Now, if I get break even, then I'll probably cry on this joint, but that would. Fail to get above the 3 minute. Should hold this order block here if we come back down and tap it. But that's crazy though, because price literally wicked my initial TP. So if I get stopped, that's gonna be kind of weird. I'll probably just get off after that, honestly. I'm not even gonna want to put myself through that.
I'm in again.
You got stopped initially?
I closed. There's a 5 minute for it. And it tapped into the subsidy. I just closed right here.
So what made you re-enter?
I'm just trying to pass this challenge, bro. And plus it tapped the 2 minute. Look how I respected the 1 minute. So it's just like a quick little scalp.
Yeah, I don't like this V on ES though. ES might come and take this low, put it in SMT maybe. And if how is this? The open up. Now if we do get back above here, we should push higher. So I'm gonna target the opening high. No risk on the table though. Did he just take that internal low? Kinda did.
Wow.
What's the Dow Jones doing? Do I have an SMT at this internal low now? It's really like the last hope. That's beautiful. That's super beautiful. I want to see it close above. No close above here yet, but we should get that with this candle. Let's see it's coming. Take that 930 wick high.
Boss, I'm always trying to be fine.
We're so hesitant right now. I don't really like that. Like, am I mean, I'm gonna probably go to this SMT low with my new style. Just tap the opening gap now. Just tap consequent encroachment here. Alright. Trailing my runner aggressively. Want to see us get a body close above this. If we don't, then I'm getting out. You have an SMT though, so I'm gonna be really aggressive with this stop loss.
I'm out.
Yeah. Like it stopped. Oops.
Yeah, I'm out on everything.
Yeah, me too.
Bro, I close after that fucking
That was actually beautiful.
1 minute inverse, bro.
That was good patience. I'm happy for that.
I got back in, though. Once I saw a 30-second hold.
Yeah, I did close my first one slightly early just because I seen the rejection of consequent encroachment. I ain't gonna lie, I started acting like a little hoe. But I take it. Though.
So I saw ES coming down. I knew it was that SMT. SMT was beautiful.
Yeah,
The internal.
that was all we needed.
That was this nigga's last hope.
Nah, literally though. Like I was